about to see scenes of a film said to be the most controversial in the history of motion pictures. A movie they said could never be shown. In fact, you have read the headlines across the newspapers of this country and the world, and you have heard the news. This is the movie that could only have been made in
South America, where life is cheap.
It will shock you and astound you. It is not meant for weak hearts or weak stomachs. Because of the highly controversial...
Welcome to Popcorn and Gore Cinema, guys.
We are only able to
Sex
show you
Exploitation.
some selected, edited scenes at this time.
Shelf.
But the complete, unexpurgated, unedited, uncensored version will be coming soon to this theater. Ladies and gentlemen,
The bloodiest thing that happened in front of our camera. Snuff. Only made in South America, where life is cheap. This is also a good film. Snuff.
This is the true story of 4 innocent young actresses who thought they were making just another movie, but didn't know they were making
The ultimate movie. This movie rocks. Snuff.
Snuff, the film that could only be made in South America where life is cheap.
Last house on the left.
You will feel the pain.
You will not flinch from it. Toys are not for children. One of my favorites too also. Get a chance, guys, gotta check this out. That's beautiful artwork inside too also. This is my Sex Exploitation and Grindhouse 70's shelf.
Story of love and sexual passion ends in an orgy of
The Candy Snatchers.
bloody lust. A movie so controversial you will find it difficult to believe.
It was actually filmed. I Spit on Your Grave. The original, not that fake. Also, I'm working on getting the new restoration of Thriller, A Crude Picture, aka they call her One Eye, aka Hooker's Revenge. But this is the limited edition DVD. So next I'll be ordering the Blu-ray version.
The bloodiest thing that ever happened in front of a camera.
Also have the gigantic poster for this too also. None of that. Sister Wrath.
An adventure and became a nightmare of unrelenting terror.
Anybody home?
Nude nuns with big guns. Also a good film.
Summer and Edwin Brown present a Gregory Goodell film, Beyond the Gate.
Shadow Dead Riot.
Jeffrey Lewis. Also starring Linda Haynes.
One of my favorites also, starring Tony Todd. And the kick-ass Solitaire, Carla Green.
What happens?
Bitch Slap.
Beyond the Gate.
One of my favorites too also.
Beyond the Gate, and evil is growing.
In 6 months, she'll be a different human being.
Beyond the Gate.
And I love Bitch Slap.
Prison with no escape.
These things happen.
I took my time ordering all these too as I was bringing them all in because I already have another shelf that I had started. But this is mainly my featured shelf that I'm working on now. And I also have films too also that are not in this country too also. Troy Santana, John Carradine, and Wendell Curry star in the ultimate
Magazine says Beyond the Gate.
Astro Zombies.
The Paris Review calls it truly menacing. Beyond the Gate won Best Actress at the International Festival of Science Fiction and Horror Films and was awarded 2 Golden Scrolls
Sweet Sugar.
for excellence in horror. Don't miss.
Because when you have it all together, you don't have to run off at the mouth.
Unthinkable. Rated R, under 17, not admitted without
Phyllis
parent.
Davis, baby. And she was hot in this motherfucker here. Big ass, big titties. This how I like it.
Kids love to play
Like pranks. Certain tricks are called pranks. Oh, wow. Black mama, white mama.
N
What's wrong? The phone's dead.
K
Roger Corman. Triple feature. Women in Cages.
You've got to trust me.
I did a feature too also on this too also, which was one of my ultimate
this year's most terrifying motion picture.
feature wheels that I did. Big Dollhouse, Big Bird Cage, and Women in Cages also. I have it set up to be my exploitation wheel. All this is my exploitation shelf, but generally I try to keep Roger Corman and
We don't need to do anything.
Herschel Gordon Lewis and Tevye Michaels together because they were all featured from the drive-in. Al Adamson collections too also will be over here too. I'm looking at ordering his stuff too also because you can't not name drive-in without saying him too also. So Al Adamson will be over here. I'm working on getting Angels Wild Women, Girls for Rent, and a couple other ones over here. But Jackson County Jail, No Place for a Lady, and Caged Heat. More.
Pranks. When
The killing stops. The killing starts. Reform School Girls and Fraternity Vacation. I mainly got it for Reform School Girls, featuring the Ultimate Kitty Stomp.
As a summer vacation, a young family found a beautiful old house. It had secluded, spacious grounds, a large swimming pool, magnificent furnishings.
So you are the people who want to rent this house.
10 Violent Women. This is the Tevye Michaels section.
Of course, there is one.
Well, part of the section.
Hardly a catch.
They thought it was the answer to their dreams, but it was the beginning.
10
of a
Violent Women.
nightmare.
Oh God. Oh God.
In this old house, up this staircase,
House is getting so
behind this
cold.
locked door, something lives.
Roger Corman.
Something strange, something powerful,
Georgia Peaches.
something evil.
The Great Texas Dynamite Chase and Smokey Bites the Big
Possessed this
Dust.
woman.
I mainly got this for the Great Texas Dynamite Chase, which is my favorite.
And no one can stop it. Burnt Offerings, starring Karen Black.
Have you actually tried to tell me that this house is responsible?
Oliver Reed.
This house is destroying us.
Plus, they were cute. They were really, really hot in this story. Roger Corman really did it up when he did this motherfucker right here, boy. He did that thing up.
This house is getting
So cold. I'm trying to tell you, if you ever get a chance, man, you got to check it out. If you didn't get a chance to check it out, The Great Texas Dynamite Chase. Claudia Jennings and
After you have departed.
Jocelyn Jones. Both two beautiful women. I tell you, they're gorgeous. Especially that damn Jocelyn Jones. Alright. The Doll Squad, aka featuring Tura Santana and Sabrina Kincaid. Played by the beautiful Francine York. She started in a lot of movies too also.
Behind this door,
But I also loved her in the Doll Squad.
beyond imagination. Who is it? Where did it come from? What does it want? When you find out, it will be too late.
Next up, my favorite, Angie Dickinson, baby. Can't be anybody else.
Burnt Offerings.
Big Bad Mama 1 and Big Bad Mama 2. My God, a woman has some rights in this town. You gotta check it out.
This is the road.
It's ultimate.
to Potter's Bluff. Maybe you've been there.
Also starring William Shatner too also. And Tom Skerritt.
Old-fashioned friendliness. The kind of town everyone likes to visit.
Ultimate.
This is the road to Potter's Bluff. There is no road out.
Welcome to Potter's Bluff.
Also, the girl in gold boots, which is also another favorite, and she's also gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous blonde too also.
Is there any way whatsoever to reanimate people after they have died? To get them to walk around? That guy, the one you came to see me that last week, was died after the
This is an excellent movie. Plus, it has a nice, good soundtrack too. Also, another Tavia Michaels collection.
To expect to remain
Hit.
dead and buried.
Had a very close call.
Now we're getting to the second part of the section. We have coffee.
It's gonna make you feel even better.
When you die in Potter's Bluff, expect the unexpected.
I have
Of alien. Dead
and buried.
It will take
The
your
breath away. Foxy Brown, aka Misty Cotton.
Dead and buried.
Gotta love Pam Grier. So I keep her close to all the rest of the good cinema because I normally pull this out when I'm doing a classic black exploitation cinema.
This is Howard Scott of the scene.
I love Go Horror. Go Horror was my ultimate.
Reported a man has gone berserk while watching a double feature horror program. The police are trying to subdue the man.
Go Horror.
Here they come. Excuse me, officer. I'm Howard Scott from TV 12. What happened inside?
He's gone back berserk. Now he's beat to crap. Gorgasm. SRS. Gone berserk down here. B2 theaters. She Kills.
Sir.
Featuring Jody Russo.
What happened inside?
And the other guy, Trey Davis. He's pretty much a good actor too also. Forgot I did have Foxy Brown on VHS. I remember picking this up a while back.
I'm gonna see it again.
A double explosion of bloody terror, blood-spattered bride and...
I Dismember Mama. I got both of those too also. This man was having Pam Grier on VHS.
Don't know.
We viewed it a minute ago. Special edition. Snuff, the bloodiest thing that ever happened in front of a camera. And it's made in South America where life is cheap.
It was to be a getaway.
The Centerfold Girls.
It's becoming a runaway night.
Also another classic. Starring Andrew Prime. Andrew Prime played in a lot of movies too also, but he did good in this particular movie. But the Centerfold Girls.
He has been awaiting the arrival of his new guests. One by one they are disappearing.
Elsa, the Wicked Warning.
One by bloody one. When you move to this house,
Also, I kind of followed it up with Sick Girl.
before you get locked in, read the fine print. You may have just
Mortgage Your Life.
life. Due to the graphic nature of this film, no one under 18 will be admitted. House by the cemetery.
Leslie Andrews. Plus, it has the Sick Girl cover. Inside, it has the her looking real sick. I thought it was pretty cool. Look at that.
Is a quiet summer resort.
Let's see if we can get a nice good thumbnail out of this.
Boat enthusiasts, skin divers, and windsurfers.
What y'all think?
Maybe one
Exploitation?
of the most peaceful places on earth.
Nice good shot. Exploitation shot.
Of blackness. Beneath these waves, there are no days, no nights, no seasons, only endless existence.
The real one would be
Whose only thought
would it had
is
been,
the beginning of time. Is his ravenous
inside
desire
of this one. It's also have a nice good cover too. Also with the girls. Wait a minute.
Port Harbor has been invaded by the ultimate predator.
Because they had the girls all laid out too also. So that would have been another good
There is no defense.
And inside there, I put Trip with the Teacher because I kind of keep them both together.
Killing machine.
I got him upside down. So I got Tevye Michaels upside down. What's that?
White shark. Great white. The terror begins.
And then Roger Corman.
March 5th.
The masters of tension who gave you the bird with the crystal.
So I always had to show that.
The picture that out-psychoed Psycho have now made a film 9 times more suspenseful.
So let's put that up to the front. Show y'all what it entails. This is what I was talking about, guys. Let's take out the disc. Let's show y'all what I'm talking about. Let's put it on top of Trip with the Teacher. And this is what I was talking about. Nice good shot of all the girls. Let's go for that thumbnail shot. That's all the girls go. And they will be starring inside of there too also. So there will be Jackson County Jail and Caged Heat, starring Barbara Steele too also. And like I say, inside of there I also keep Trip with the Teacher.
Cat and Nine Tails. It's 9 times more suspenseful than the bird with the crystal plumage.
Bloom dong. Poong tang. Nice good box shot. Thumbnail.
In an isolated sector of our solar system, suspended in orbit around the 6th
So that'll be the thumbnail shot right there.
lies a distant outpost. A technological
I do have a huge collection of sci-fi too also, which I will get to in a minute. So I'm doing this in series. Alright, so we back to where we started.
It is called
Saturn 3. Elsa, the Tigress of Sheba. I love Diane Thorne. I have all her collections. And all her sexploitation films. Chilling erotic. And she roars. They were calling, Cinema Magazine at the time was calling her the female James Bond. That's how serious she was. Diane Thorne was a beast. I ain't gonna lie. So I had to put her in all this shit going on here.
to experience the unthinkable. A nightmare so perfect it could only have been made by man. There are only 4 inhabitants.
Lights, Camera, Blood. It's another one of my favorites too also. Shout out to SRS in there.
Human.
And getting to the Mark and John Polona section. Shout out to Mark and John Polona of the Polona Brothers. Channel 13. I'm a huge fan of Mark and John Polona. They pretty much started it all for us. So
1953. A child
I started a
tomorrow.
support chat group on Facebook called Channel 13. So if you guys are on Facebook, feel free to look me up and join my Channel 13 Facebook group, where we talk about subgore horror and classic retro horror from the 80s and the 90s. And we relive our olden days of us just recording and using VHS back in those days, and how it meant to just live in those days, you know, where you were free to exploit yourself and just be a part of that era was just amazing. So this is the reason why I started this channel, and another reason why I became a film director, independent film director, is because I grew up watching all these movies, and who was to ever know that we were gonna become in the movies ourselves by our own right.
Don't talk to me or anybody else unless you got a voice print check. Oh, no smoke loose in town. Nobody knows what's
Splatters Farm.
We've got to get a nuclear weapon.
Another Mark and John Polona.
Well, what the hell's going on, Sheriff?
You know what I do, boy. Let's go.
I taking me no place. They started something.
The crazies. I love it.
The crazy.
Splattered Farms, guys.
Something that commits.
Another film too, also that got overlooked. Trailer Park of Terror, which is another one of my favorites too. Also, tell them Norma sent you, honey. And it concludes the unrated edition and the rated edition. There's Roach. Somebody's been getting in my goddamn pot field. Boom! Gotta have it. Trailer Park of Terror. Remember, tell them Norma sent you.
I'm one of the developers of the goddamn thing.
Another one of the overlooked films. Bunny Man Massacre 1. I love Bunny Man Massacre, inspired by true events. Carl did it up pretty good when he did this pretty much film. You're gonna mean to tell me you spelled that sign right?
We're all concerned with Heaven City, Mr. Hawks. If we have to push the button, we just say the weapon went off.
I wanna see you go off alone, leaving your own girl here by herself, all lonesome. How it feels to make a deal with the devil. Bunny Man Massacre. All right, now we got Black Exploitation. Fred Williamson. Black Caesar. The film that started it all. Who else I'm gonna do it to, huh? There's Tommy Gibbs and all the rest of his motherfucking bullshit. Hell Up in Harlem. Featuring everybody else. Gotta love Fred Williamson. Superfly, Ron O'Neal, one of my favorites too also.
Sooner or later.
He's high, he's super fly. All right, I'll lay it right on you. This film is the best. It is the ultimate. And I don't really see too many people pulling it out in their collection too also. Because he's out for the big one, baby. You get it? The big one. And he's off the streets for the rest of his life. So check him out. Him and all the rest.
Linda Gittins, age 22.
Tamara Dobson.
Age 24.
Cleopatra Jones. Going up against Mommy Shelley Winters, a.k.a.
Age 21. These women have one thing in common. They are all victims
of the Toolbox Murders. I also have that too also. Bucktown. Fred Williamson, Pam Grier, and all the rest. Black Exploitation. Along with my Exploitation. All this together on one big massive wheel that I have here.
Toolbox Murders. On July 23rd.
Robert Foster and Fred Williamson. Vigilante, which is also good.
The small suburb of Los Angeles, California. His identity was unknown, but he
Vigilante.
committed a series of crimes
Gotta check it out. It's pretty cool.
That it shocked the entire country.
Then also Russell Crowe and Helen Slaughter.
He preyed on innocent young
Slater. No Way Back. This is also a nice film too. Also, I'm a huge Russell Crowe fan, so I kind of gambled on it when I saw it, and I was like, wow, this is pretty cool. Helen Slater. That's Helen Slater right there. Not a bad setup for this particular racket.
Before it tears you apart.
All right, so now we have the Ultimate Grindhouse part. We have Angel of Death. And she's also cute. I always had a crush on Zoe Bell anyway. She was pretty hot. She still is. And we also have Death Proof, Quentin Tarantino. And we also have Planet Terror. I was always in love with Rosie. Too also. AKA Cherry Darling. And we have Three from Hell, Rob Zombie. I was always in love with Baby, AKA And then also have The Devil's Rejects and A House of 1,000 Corpses too also.
18 feet tall, over 2,000 pounds, the largest carnivorous ground beast in the world.
So you can't have Grindhouse unless you have the Ultimate Trio pack. Shout out to Sid Haig. I did start a section, may him rest in peace. I did start a section for Sid Haig too also. He played in a lot of movies throughout his career. And I'll be ordering Spider Baby, which is one of the classics that he starred in, which is his first film, I believe.
Preys on the easiest food of all.
Rosie.
Listen, campers come in here, they leave food around,
AKA Cherry Darling.
smell of it, and that's it. Well, this is
Death Proof. And Zoe Bell, Angel of Death. Also have another one that I ordered too, also that is doesn't play in here, is Region 2, The Old Dark House. So I had to pretty much get this collection. And I'm working on getting it on our version over here on Blu-ray, but I ended up getting it. And this is a double combo package for it to be Region 2. Don't Look in the Basement.
Look in the basement.
Alright guys, another film I wanted to turn y'all guys on to also to make a spotlight on. Toys Are Not for Children. This is a film that some people pretty much ain't get a chance to check out. But if you get a chance, you got to check it out. Toys Are Not for Children. And it's a very, very unique sex exploitation film. And she develops a weird obsession for toys, but it's not the toys that you think of. She ended up playing with toys as a child, but as she grew up, she ended up looking at guys like if they were toys. And her journey begins from there. I don't want to kind of spoil the event. And this is the booklet that it contains inside. And this is the person who actually turned her out, that she ended up getting into twines with, because she wanted to be in that lifestyle so bad. And this is Johnny. They worked at a toy store, and Johnny loved toys also. But she didn't know that her obsession was to drive her into an obsession that she could never recover from. And Johnny didn't understand, because this is Johnny. Johnny didn't understand because he was thinking that she was a normal girl. But she had a problem where her father used to rape her when she was young. And he would always come in her room and he would play with her. And one day he didn't come home, so she ended up picking up a toy that he had bought for her when he went away on his travels. The mother walked in and ended up seeing her sleeping with the toy, and in a sexual manner way, and began to cuss her out. Then and there, she developed a passion for toys. So what not better than them working in a toy shop? But what she didn't understand is that toys were not for children. And this is a friend of hers,
evil, so frightening, so ghastly,
who
that it is beyond human endurance.
portrayed it in both ways, because at the first beginning you would think that she was a friend, but actually she's her mother. So she ended up calling her father, telling her that your daughter has a problem, and I think you need to come back and look in on her, because she's really going through something very, very different in her life. So when she finally got a hold of him, he kind of agreed to indulge with her one last time and arranged to meet with her. But it was kind of weird, because when he met with her, he wanted to actually sleep with her, so they ended up sleeping together. But then she developed a thirst for having her father's touch, and it develops very, very bad for her during that particular time. If you ever get a chance, guys, toys are not for children. Inside fold-out cut. This will be the thumbnail shot. Toys are not for children. A strange, unusual exotic Grindhouse sex exploitation film that you would never believe. It would change you. Toys are not for children. Thank you guys for checking out my retro gothic horror and exploitation channel, Popcorn and Gore. And feel free to subscribe and join my channel. And if you're a collector like me, feel free to leave me some comments on some reviews. Maybe we can talk about some movies that I do have, and maybe we can co-op. And this is also in that same section where I do have all of my sex exploitation. I Spit on Your Grave, the Corpse Grinders, the Candy Snatchers, and Last House on the Left. So, just to bring that up. Also, another side bonus, if you ever check out another movie, it's called Straight On Till Morning. This is also another sex exploitation film. Came out in 1972, the same year I was born. And if you ever get a chance, check this out. This is another one that will change your life too also. Straight On Till Morning.
The invasion of the B-girl.
Alright guys. Peace. See you in the theaters.